Hello, hello. Welcome back to another 90 Day Fiancé recap. Let's talk about Analies and Clayton. We're obsessed with TLC and all the trashy reality TV. It's a recap. It's a recap. It's a recap. So Analies is quickly realizing that Clayton's whole entire day consists of caring for his animals. First, it's the guinea pigs, then his chihuahuas, then the guinea pigs, then the chihuahuas, and I can't remember if he has any other animals. Whatever. So he brings out this giant kiddie pool, okay, for like toddlers, like big ass toddlers. And he fills up the kiddie pool with water so that he can bathe his guinea pigs.
Ok. Espacio. Necesito una taza.
Oh, quizás es.
First of all, why do little guinea pigs need a full-on kiddie pool for a bath? Like, go get a freaking salad bowl or something. They'll fit in there. Okay, you don't need a giant kiddie pool. It was literally making the job harder to fill it up and then to like maneuver the pool inside their teeny tiny cluttered apartment. And Analies doesn't even like the piggies, but she's doing it for Clayton. And this is where we find out that Clayton's allergic to guinea pigs. Allergic. He's allergic to them. So why do you have them? So Analies goes outside to call her mom, and her mom's been pretty sick for the last 8 years, specifically with diabetes, arthritis, and osteoporosis. Analies seems to feel really bad for being in America while her mom isn't doing so well, so they cry together, and then she opens up to her about Clayton's sister and how she's being accused of only being with Clayton for a green card. And her mom starts to cry about how much she misses her and how lonely she is without her. And then they both cry again, and it was pretty sad.
Te cuento que hace poco conocí a su hermana de Clayton. Estás aquí con mi hermano como que por interés por la visa de aquí de Estados Unidos. Y yo
¿Ah, sí?
Sí, me dijo eso y no sabe lo difícil que fue para mí dejar Perú.
The two lovebirds pack up their things to spend a weekend in Indiana to have some alone time and also to see Clayton's sister. Now, Clayton is really looking forward to having some alone time with her because they haven't banged yet. They meet Brandy to go apple picking, and I was pretty surprised to know that it was Brandy's idea to invite them because she felt really bad for the way she acted and treated Analies.
After how things went last time, I feel bad a little bit. A lot.
And Brandy apologizes, and Analies accepts. Analies uses her phone to write out what she really wants to say to Brandy, and she makes her feel pretty effing bad about the way she treated her. She was like, it really hurt me when you accused me of using your brother for a green card because my mom is very, very sick and I would love to be with her, and it was really hard to leave her. But I'm here for love or something along those lines. And Brandy felt so bad. She was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And she starts crying and she's like, ew, I'm crying. Ew, tears. And I was like, oh, Brandy does have a heart. And she gives Analies a hug. And it was a nice moment. I think Clayton was really happy.
I mean, you both
Ojalá
deserve
que sí.
love.
Merecemos el amor.
So Clayton and Analies finally check into their hotel afterwards, but he wants to get the room all ready for some hot romance. So he runs into the room and he unpacks a backpack full of battery-operated candles that he probably ordered off of Amazon. So he puts a candle here and there and everywhere and he lights them up and he goes onto the bed and he thinks he's looking all hot and sexy, but he looks like a cow all splayed out. That's what Analies said, okay? So I can only imagine how much of a non-sexy mood that she's in if she sees Clayton on the bed ready to devour her and he's all splayed out like a cow.
Chiqui.
Cuando llego a la habitación, mi sorpresa es que Clayton estaba esperándome. Quizás él pensaba que estaba viéndose como un modelo, pero yo lo vi como una vaca desparramada.
I'm dead. He says, do you want a massage? And she says, yeah, sure. And so he starts giving her a massage. It's very awkward, very uncomfortable. He starts kissing her neck. It makes me even more uncomfortable. I'm like squeezing my ass cheeks because I just feel like I'm going to let out a cringe fart. Okay. And so he's like, can we turn off the lights? And she goes, yes, because we're going to sleep. And he's like, what? And she's like, yeah, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And so they're in bed in their outside clothes. I'm really hoping that they washed up and changed into their jammies after the cameras went away, but who knows? And they go to bed.
¿Sabes qué significa huevos azules?
No,
Pelotas azules.
no.
Cuando un chico está listo para hacer bebés, pero la chica es como, oh, no quiero. Los testículos se convierten en azul. Me gustaría mostrarte, pero...
No, it's nasty.
So Clayton's very worried that she still won't have sex with him, even though they're away from his 1-bedroom apartment with his mom living in his closet next door. And at first, I wasn't concerned at all until I realized that Analies had been there for a month. Okay, they had been together for a month without having sex. And they finally get away from the 1-bedroom apartment with a closet mom next door, and she doesn't want to have sex with him. You know, I would be concerned too. I don't blame Clayton. I would be concerned. But to be fair, if I were Analies, my vagina would also be as dry as the Sahara Desert. Yes, it would. It would be so dry that my inner thighs would be chafing from how dry my vagina is. So I don't blame Analies. I don't know. Clayton, do something. How do we help Clayton? Because he seems like a nice guy, but he just has no sex appeal. And I don't know. I don't know. So if you have any advice or tips for Clayton, leave them in the comments. I'm sure he'll appreciate them. I feel like they need to have a very open and honest conversation about what's going on in that department. He's not really confronting her about it and asking her how she feels or why she's not interested in having sex. And hopefully she'll be honest and give him an honest answer. And if they need to, if this is something they need to work on, they can work on it together. Or maybe she's really just not into him. Well, that's it for the recap. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!